Since 1958, California State University Northridge has been elevating Los Angeles and beyond. The university's commitment to student success, inclusive excellence, and service to the community has made it a national model for institutions of higher learning. As of 2020, more than 370,000 alumni serve as the economic spark for Southern California and beyond. CSUN graduates more than 11,000 students annually who go on to lead industries as varied as tech, entertainment, business, education, the arts, health, and science. CSUN has catapulted students and alumni to create social change, to make new discoveries, and to better our world. And now it is your turn. This is your day. You worked through the challenges and persevered, not only wiser or stronger, but with a true distinction that separates you from all others. Someone with courage, grace, ability, creativity, and strength. A matador.
Good afternoon. My name is William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and we are streaming to you live at this very moment from the Soraya Performance Center here on our campus, and it is my great privilege to declare open the virtual commencement ceremonies for the classes of 2019-20 and 2021 for the College of Humanities. Graduates, you've worked very hard and you've persevered to get to this point. This has been a very challenging and difficult year, probably the most difficult in modern times. But yet here you are. And today we gather to celebrate you and all of your accomplishments, most especially the completion of your degree. I think we ought to give all of our graduates a cheer. Wherever you are, give a cheer for the graduate in your presence. For all of those who are joining us and who are able to do so, we ask that you now please rise and remain standing for the national anthem, which is going to be sung by two students from our graduating class within the Department of Music. They are Amelia Camacho and Israel Segura, and the national anthem will be performed by students from our Deaf Studies program. They will be doing American Sign Language. They are Alicia Spires, Jasmine Harris, and Xiali Wu, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, and please be seated. Before I introduce the members of the platform who are gathered for this celebration, I would like to take time to acknowledge the land in which CSUN resides. A land acknowledgement is a formal statement that recognizes Indigenous peoples as the original stewards of the land for which the acknowledgement is being given. Consistent with our values, CSUN value of respect for all people and alliances with the community, we offer this acknowledgement in order to honor the Indigenous history and affirm our intent to create strong partnerships and take meaningful actions in support of the American Indian peoples in this region. As such, California State University Northridge recognizes and acknowledges the Tataviam, the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Sexavinga that is now occupied by our institution. And it honors their elders, past and present, and the Sesavatam descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the Sesavatam are still here, and we are committed to uplifting their stories, culture, and community. It's now my pleasure to also introduce Tatavian Tribal President Rudy Ortega, his two sons, Tome and Nole, and Tribal Vice President Mark Villaseñor, who have come to provide a celebratory greeting and congratulations to all of our graduates. Enjoy.
Witiako, Aminat, Netawan, Rudy Ortega Jr., Nononi, Tomiar. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rudy Ortega Jr. I'm the tribal president of the Fernandino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians, and I'm here with my family, my two sons, Tomiar Ortega and Noli Ortega, as well as my cousin, Mark Villaseñor, who's also the vice president of our tribe. We're the first people, descendants of the people of the San Fernando Valley, who are now Fernandino Tataviam. We descend from these villages. And we just want to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating this year, and we want to sing some songs for you. This first song is Paco. It means come and enter, as we welcome everybody for this graduation. The next song is a bear song that we're going to sing as we're in spring and celebrating everyone's graduation. Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a. What será, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, what será. What será, no hunga no será. Thank you.
Wasn't that amazing? And yes, this is the first year that CSUN has ever done a land acknowledgement and received a blessing of that kind. Wonderful. Now celebrating with us today and seated on the platform include Faculty President Michael Neubauer, Associated Students President Rose Merida, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Mary Beth Walker, Associate Dean Kent Baxter, and finally the Dean of the College of Humanities, Jackie Stalkop, who I now have the great privilege of inviting to the podium. Dean Stalkop.
Thank you so much, Vice President Watkins, and many thanks as well to Amelia, Israel, Alicia, Jasmine, and Shiali for that lovely performance of the national anthem, as well as Tribal President Rudy Ortega and Vice President Mark Villaseñor for that beautiful blessing. Good afternoon, everyone. As interim dean for this college, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the 2020 and 2021 CSUN Virtual Commencement Ceremony for the College of Humanities. I am so pleased to be here. Commencement really is the best time of year for faculty as well as for all of our students and your families. So in preparation for talking with you here today, I did what I've been doing. I do a lot every time this time of year, and I was looking at commencement speeches on YouTube because there's a lot of them out there, and they're a lot of fun to watch. Of course, some of them are very inspiring, some are very funny, some will make you cry, and many of them are very memorable. And I actually had a class where we spent time talking about the genre of the commencement speech. And we realized that there's three main sort of categories of commencement speeches. One is the memoir, my life, how I got here, and why that matters. Another one is the narrative, the story that teaches you a moral lesson. And then there's the exhortation. This is one of the most popular ones, the exhortation, where the speaker tells you to go out into the world and do whatever it is that the speaker thinks you should do. And it makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, you've spent 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years or 7 years. It took me 7 years to graduate, so just so you know. So however long you've been here, you have been listening to all of us tell you all kinds of things and impart knowledge to you. And so it makes sense that at graduation, we would want to sort of try to tie that all up in a nice bow and send you out into the world with a nice, tidy lesson. But I was thinking about this, and I realized that that really isn't where my heart is this year. I was thinking about all the things that have been happening, and I realized that I want to give a different kind of speech today. I want to give a speech of gratitude. I want to tell you how grateful I am to you. So what am I grateful for? The first thing I'm grateful for is your perseverance and your effort. It is particularly important to remind ourselves about that now. We're in the middle of a global pandemic with huge disruptions to all of our lives, and you have all persevered. You've overcome terrible obstacles. You've had so many milestones framed within the 4 walls of a Zoom room. These experiences are unique, and of course, in so many ways, they've been very disappointing and they've been tough. But they also are part of what shapes you. It shapes also the future that you are going to go on to create. And key to that really is the perseverance and effort that you have put into all of your studying. I also want to thank you for the extraordinary work that so many of you have done for social justice. It has been such a difficult year, not only because of the pandemic, but also because of the terrible issues of racial injustice that have been so prominent. And at the rallies and marches that I've attended, so many of you were there, fighting the good fight, doing the difficult, tricky, important work of speaking truth to power, of calling the world's attention to injustice. I am also grateful for your kindness, particularly your kindness to each other. You might know me as the dean who kept sending you emails saying, "Watch out for this scam." Yeah, that was me. How did I know about those scams? I mean, after all, I'm targeted by different scams, right? So I knew about those scams, and I was able to warn you because one of your fellow students took the time, instead of just throwing the email away, to send it over to me and say, "Hey, please let my fellow students know about this." And when I got a couple of those, I knew it was widespread enough, and I would send out an email to tell you. And every single time I got back emails saying, "Oh my gosh, I thought that was real," and I would be able to help you to cope with that. And that is because of the kindness of your fellow students. And you have been kind too. Every time you've reached out to a fellow student who's having a bad day, or you put a nice comment in the chat box about somebody's comment in class. You've supported each other in study groups. Even just something as small as popping the heart icon up when somebody says something in class that touches you. These tiny acts of kindness, they all add up. They're all important, and I am very grateful to you for them. I'm grateful as well to all of your family and friends for the support that you gave each other during this extraordinarily difficult time. So take a moment now to turn to the people that you were with and give them a hug. And if you're by yourself right now due to quarantining or for whatever other reason, please give yourself a pat on the back and know that I am sending you a virtual hug. I am also grateful to you for inspiring me every day to continue. Just like for so many of you, it's been hard to get up every day and prepare to sit once again for hours on end into the computer and try to solve really tough problems, and to not always know how to manage, and sometimes you get faced with problems that I just didn't know how to solve. But the fact that you were out there and that you were working so hard and that you needed me to be the best that I could be, that was incredibly inspiring to me every day this year, and I am incredibly grateful for that. So now it's time to send you off into the world. So my last expression of gratitude to you is that I am grateful in advance for the work that you are going to do. You are graduating today with a degree in the humanities, which means that you are prepared to think critically, to fight for justice, and to go out into the world to do good, hard, important work. So many, many congratulations and my deepest thanks. I would now like to write up Rose Marita, your Associated Student President.
Good afternoon. My name is Rose Marita, and I had the pleasure of serving as CSUN's Associate Students President this past year. And what a year it was. We were tested and we persevered, stronger today than ever. Amid all the knowledge gained and new skill sets learned, there is perhaps a bittersweet lingering. For many of us, we haven't set foot on campus for over a year. And while there may have been some silver linings with gas money saved and no commuting necessary, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we miss our campus. We miss its beauty, we miss its people, we miss the smell of the orange blossoms in the spring, we miss the vibrancy of the noontime concerts, we miss taking in the beautiful university library as we walked with our friends to class. We miss passing by the Matador statue and feeling that pride of being part of such a great university. And yet, we have much to remember. Special memories that will always be with us. Our next video captures several CSUN moments over the past few years. Let's watch. That was amazing and a perfect way to remember our wonderful campus and time at CSUN. I would now like to welcome to the podium Provost Mary Beth Walker.
Thank you, Rose. That is a great video, and your remarks are spot on. I agree. Hello, everyone. Congratulations. I'm Mary Beth Walker. I'm the provost for CSUN and a member of the CSUN faculty. It's my honor today to assist in highlighting two remarkable graduates from this college, both outstanding for their display of academic scholarship. The first student we honor this afternoon is Teresa Abelian. Teresa will graduate this spring with a major in honors English and a minor in business law. In addition to maintaining a 3.9 GPA every semester at CSUN, Teresa worked as a supplemental instructor for freshman English students. She has said that the experience of helping others along their educational paths helped her to more clearly define her own academic goals. At the request of one of her law professors, she also accepted a position on campus as a business law tutor. Capitalizing on the skills developed there, she now volunteers in the Justice Corps program through AmeriCorps in Los Angeles, where she provides assistance to self-represented litigants, predominantly those who cannot afford attorneys. Teresa was also awarded the Eva Latif Writing Prize for her essay, Agency and Labor Within I Was a Rat. This annual prize is awarded to the best piece of writing, critical or creative, by a student on the subject of children's literature. She was also selected as the 2021 Wolfson Scholar Candidate from the College of Humanities. In and out of the classroom, Teresa has an ever-growing love of literature and is also an accomplished artist. The future is undeniably bright for this year's College of Humanities Dean Scholar, and we know that the world will benefit from her drive to succeed and her desire to give back. We are proud to add the name Teresa Abelian to our list of highly esteemed graduates. Congratulations, Teresa. To announce the next outstanding student from this college, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael Neubauer, CSUN professor and faculty president.
Thank you, Provost Walker. Good afternoon. The next student we honor this afternoon is Adriel Macias. Adriel is graduating with a double major in Chicano Studies and English subject matter option. He started at CSUN in fall 2004 after graduating from St. Gabriel High School. In April of 2020, he began participating in CSUN's Revolutionary Scholars Program, a student organization dedicated to creating alternatives to criminalization and incarceration. He then joined CSUN's chapter of Project Rebound last year, working closely with Professor Marta Escobar. Project Rebound is a program that supports the higher education and successful reintegration of formerly incarcerated individuals wishing to enroll and succeed at the California State University. Since the program's inception, hundreds of formerly incarcerated individuals have obtained bachelor's degrees and beyond. Adriel credits Project Rebound with helping him transition successfully back into academic life. He says, and I quote, "It's hard to imagine that someone like me finally made it to this stage of my life. I wish I could go back and tell that kid in the cell that this day was coming for him. I know he wouldn't believe it. I wish I could look at the people who told me I'd be back one more time so that I can show them how wrong they were. As happy as I was to be back at CSUN, nothing prepared me for the culture shock I felt once I was released. Transitioning back to college life wasn't easy, but Project Rebound provided me with the help that I couldn't find anywhere else. It's such an honor to be able to represent Project Rebound because they definitely made me feel like I belonged here, and that was enough encouragement for me to stay." Powerful words, Adriel. Post-graduation, Adriel plans to teach English at high schools in the Los Angeles Unified School District. And once he's teaching, he also plans to obtain his Master of Arts in English Literature at CSUN, with hopes to eventually teach English at the college level. Congratulations, Adriel. It is now my pleasure to invite your Associate Dean, Dr. Kent Baxter, to the podium to introduce your student speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Neubauer, and good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kent Baxter. I'm the Associate Dean for the College of Humanities, and as Associate Dean, I get the privilege and the honor of introducing this year's student speaker. Our student speaker this year is majoring in liberal studies and is graduating today, cum laude. So congratulations to her. It's very exciting. So I'd like to introduce to you Desiree Quadra.
Good afternoon, class of 2021. My name is Desiree Quadra, a fellow graduate within the College of Humanities. I'm honored to join all of my fellow graduates on such a special occasion. I first want to thank the faculty and staff for allowing me the opportunity to speak on behalf of my classmates. And of course, thank you to my family and friends whom this would not be possible without. Your support means the world to me. Obtaining a degree is already such a big achievement, but doing so in the midst of a global pandemic and all of the turmoil we have been through as a nation makes it so much more significant. This pandemic has resulted in the loss of jobs, homes, lives, and normalcy, to say the least. But despite everything we have gone through in this past year and throughout our whole university experience, we have persevered and finished strong. For me, the idea of going to university was already a big deal in itself. As a first-generation college student, a low-income student, a woman of color, and the proud daughter of Salvadoran immigrants, graduation is a huge milestone for me. I began my journey here at CSUN 4 years ago as a freshman. Throughout my journey at CSUN, I have definitely had my fair share of struggles. However, I now view my struggles as strengths, as they make me the resilient person I am today. I may not know what your story is, but I hope you too can see your struggles as strengths. And know that every day of your university experience that you felt defeated but chose to show tenacity will pay off. Your hard work and dedication has brought you to this very moment you are living today, and this is only the beginning. As students within the College of Humanities, we have impactful careers ahead of us that will enrich the lives of people whom we interact with. We are future teachers, writers, researchers, philosophers, linguists, and ultimately, with all of the careers that we will pursue, we are future advocates of change for the world. In the current state our world is in, I believe careers that work towards the enrichment of humanity are crucial. I could not be more excited to begin my fulfilling career in teaching. As someone who knows the power of education, I feel confident that I can go out into the world and change it, one student at a time. Whatever you do, your journey post-grad, give it your all and do so with passion. My mom always tells me to be the light. I encourage you all to do the same. Be the light for others and an advocate for those who need it. And remember that this is only the beginning of our exciting journey in life. Never lose sight of what motivated you to get here and continue to carry out your passions in life. So congratulations to us all, class of 2021. We did it! I commend you for your hard work and dedication. And from one matador to another, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Desiree. That was a terrific speech. Very, very inspiring. And the College of Humanities is very proud of you today, so congratulations on all you've accomplished. All right, so now it's my pleasure to invite Dean Skalka back up to the podium. She's going to give her final words, and then we're going to have the reading of the names.
All right, thank you, Dr. Baxter. So now, this is the part we have all been waiting for, the recognition of our graduates and the reading of the names. So last week, our president, Dr. Erica Beck, conferred all degrees upon the graduates from the classes of 2019-2020 and 2020-2021. among those conferred were from this college and represent 10 disciplines. And now this is often the best part of graduation, is when I call out the disciplines and everybody shrieks as loud as they can. So I'm going to pause between each one. There's 10 of them. And I want to hear all the way right here to this stage. I want to hear your cheering, okay? Here we go. Asian American Studies. Central American and Transborder Studies. Chicana and Chicano Studies. English. Gender and Women's Studies. Liberal Studies. Linguistics. Modern and Classical Languages and Literatures. Philosophy. And Religious Studies. Okay, I think I heard something. Good job, you guys. All right, so the names and graduation slides are presented in alphabetical order. And immediately following the slides, we will hear from the Alumni Association and then President Beck, who will officially close the ceremony. So once again, so many congratulations. And remember, CSUN is here for you. This college, your department, we are behind you. After you graduate, you are still part of our family. And I, for one, will always be happy to hear from you.
Aisha Abbas. Serena Abirama, Honors Candidate. Eli Acevedo. Ricardo Acevedo. Kelly Otis. Betsaira Aguilera, Honors Candidate. Layla Marie Aguilera, Distinction Candidate. Elia Aganiga. Diana Alanis, Cum Laude. Selena Alba Martinez. Chelsea Albello. Larry Alderson. Kelly Alexandra Alegria. Leonardo Alemán Reyes, Honors Candidate. Carrie Almadi. Josette Almengor, Cum Laude. Christine Alonzo. Juan Alonzo Jr. Carrie Alpert, Magna Cum Laude. Jessica Ambarian, Honors Candidate. Eleanor Anaya. Rachel Andrews, Magna Cum Laude. Kevin Angeles. Alexandra Apikian, Honors Candidate. Marlon Ardeano Gomez. Leilani Elizabeth Argueta. Stephany Argueta Gomez. Kimberly Alexia Arias, Magna Cum Laude. Olga Armanakian. Omar Armenta Olmos. Evelyn Arnold. Matthew D. Arnold, Distinction Candidate. Marcia Aroche. Syra Araguin. Zyra Areola. Linda Arsenian. Ebony Aspinall. Nestor A. Avilar. Esmeralda Avila, Magna Cum Laude. Taylor Ayers. Miriam Bagdasurian, Honors Candidate. Bethany Nikki Bagastani, Honors Candidate. Jamie Lynn Balligot, Honors Candidate. Jacob Baldwin. Nayeli Baltazar. Denise Bardenet, Distinction Candidate. Patrick Barrios, Honors Candidate. Shelley Baroa, Magna Cum Laude. Amber Batchelor. Ashley Mariah Blackwell Batiste. Peggy Beal. Vicky Becerra, Masters with Distinction. Leah Beglarian, Honors Candidate. Amanda Bell. Linda Besson, Masters with Distinction. Aaron Bezick. Mohammed Badair. Stacy Blackmer Blomquist. Susie Bloom, Honors Candidate. Sean Boutte. Tori A. Bowler, Cum Laude. Talar Boyajian. Breauna Boyd. Jennifer Brownlee. Allison Brunel, Honors Candidate. Leanne Bundalian. Marissa Burke. Rashard Burnett. Kelly Natalie Calderon, Honors Candidate. Gisela Calderon Rocha. Mary Campos. Andres Cardenas. Stephany Cardenas. Taylor Carlson, Cum Laude. Iris Carrillo. Nicholas Casillas. Erica Casillas Newsom. Danik Castaneda. Amber Castellanos. Brenda Castellanos. Matthew Alfredo Castillo. Christian Armando Castro. Sarah Sesta, Summa Cum Laude. Stephany Chacon, Honors Candidate. Joshua Chang, Honors Candidate. Lusin Chaparian. Liddell Chappell. Kelly Chitwood. Kimberly Y. Cifuentes. Sarah Clifton. Layla Coben, Summa Cum Laude. Jason Cola, Honors Candidate. London Cole, Honors Candidate. Zoe Rose Gonzalez Copeland. Brenda Cornejo. Adriana Coronado, Honors Candidate. Yuri Cowie. Alexandria Cruz. Jocelyn Cruz. Eunice Cruz Martinez. Desiree Quadra, Honors Candidate. Catherine Completo. Michael Curry, Honors Candidate. Jarrell Jujula, Cum Laude. Amanda Lee Daly, Distinction Candidate. Maria Dawood. Elizabeth De Dios. Jessica DeHaro. Joseph DeKaiser. Maribel de la Cruz. Yvette de la Vega, Honors Candidate. Denise Sakira. Ashley Dean, Honors Candidate. Andrea Del Rio. Yesenia Delgado Monzo. Jelena Despard. Anna Karen Diaz. Claudia Diaz, Honors Candidate. Carly Doderline, Cum Laude. Nate Duchesne. Michelle Dulas. Nadia Juga. Aaron Eberhardt. Sophia Eggleston. Tristan Hall Eisenberg. Noor El Masri, Honors Candidate. Angelina Emma. Idalit Escalante. Christine Escobar. Ileana Espinoza. Delia Alondra Espinoza, Honors Candidate. Jurith Espinoza. Samantha Espinoza Velasco. Jocelyn Esquivias, Honors Candidate. Jennifer Euphemia Lopez, Cum Laude. Veronica Evangelista, Magna Cum Laude. Mercedes Alicio, Honors Candidate. Amanda Fabro. Vincent Finelli. Paulina Felix Beltran, Honors Candidate. Brian Fields. Tiffany Fisher. Cynthia Flores. Cristina Flores, Summa Cum Laude. Daisy Flores. Jasmine Navarro Flores, Distinction Candidate. Sylvia Flores. Anthony Flores Medina. Madeline Flory. Emily Foytek. Mara Franco. Sonia Franco Martinez. Tyler Galbraith. Clarissa Valencia Garcia. Cynthia Garcia. Yvette Garcia. Marlene Garcia. Rebecca Garcia. Nieves Garcia Banuelos, Honors Candidate. Sylvia Garcia Peña, Honors Candidate. Cynthia Garcia Estrada. Amanda Gardner. Natalie Gigini. Alexa Gossamy, Honors Candidate. Cynthia Giumelli, Honors Candidate. Daisy Gomez, Summa Cum Laude. Miriam Gomez. Alondra Gonzalez. Edna Gonzalez. Edwin Gonzalez. Enma Gonzalez, Honors Candidate. Julissa Gonzalez, Honors Candidate. Wendy Gonzalez. Maite Gonzalez Luis. Kandy Gramajo. Carla Granados. Paris Monique Gray. Christine Green, Honors Candidate. Isaac Green. Jonah Green. Corelia Gwandike, Distinction Candidate. Aniko Guba, Honors Candidate. Katie Guerra, Honors Candidate. Madeleine Guevara. Emily Garola. Michelle Guzman.
Teresa Haddon, cum laude. Sahar Hamzi, Masters with Distinction. Kayla Lynn Hardin. Elizabeth Haro, magna cum laude. Emily Victoria Harper. Rachel Hauser Pereira, summa cum laude. Sophia Hedran. Deborah Rose Hendricks, Distinction Candidate. Angelita Hermosillo. Arthur Tomas Hernandez Jr. Elizabeth Hernandez. Jessica Jasmine Hernandez. Nereda Hernandez, Distinction Candidate. Tanya Rocio Hernandez. Alicia Janet Hernandez Coronel. Estrella Herajon. Audra K. Herrera. David Herrera. Heidi Herrera. Jaquelin Herrera. Tavel Hill. Daryl Hilt Jr. Kiho Hirayama. Rodoshi Hossein. Elizabeth Huerta. Kinsey Hurd, Honors Candidate. Anna Iraheta. Trisha Midori Iverson. Tony Jackson. Sadie Jacobs, magna cum laude. Brittany Jimenez, Distinction Candidate. Fernanda Jimenez. Cameron Johnson. Lynn Johnson. Tracy Johnson, summa cum laude. Tyler Johnson. Nicole Noelani Kaiser Brower, Honors Candidate. Amira Kara'a, Honors Candidate. Lily Katzef. Lauren K. Warren, magna cum laude. Sandra Koenig, summa cum laude. Tade Andreassian Kennedy. Courtney Ketchum, summa cum laude. Ha-Eun Kim, Honors Candidate. Susan Eun-Ji Kim, Honors Candidate. Maya Perla Kimia. Ryan Klein.
Aaron Lang. Shu-Earn Munina Lam. Christina Lander. Angelica Lara Velasco. Amber Laraway, summa cum laude. Gloria Larios. Elise Abigail Lasky. Casey Lee, Honors Candidate. Douglas Lee. Hye Lee, Honors Candidate. Ashley Leo, Honors Candidate. Catherine Leon. Melissa Leon. Tara Levy. Kyla Rose Lanus, magna cum laude. Shangyang Lee. Timothy Limbine, distinction candidate. Francisco Lopez. Karen Lopez. Brianna Lowe, honors candidate. Roy Lozada. Catalina Lozano. Annabel Luevanos. Stephen Lugo. Giselle Luna, honors candidate. Melissa Luna. Cooper Leiden. Moina Maz, distinction candidate. Eileen Macias. Perla Macias Sanchez. Marilyn Mahmoudi. Sabina Malanak. Isaiah Manick. Christine Jenna Maralit. Catherine Marcos. Adena Mardians. Maricela Marez. Javier Marmol, honors candidate. Matthew Alexander Marroquin. Arnulfo Martinez. Mario Martinez. Maggie Beth Martinson. Hassan Mashur. Annabelle Math. Bianca Mata, Masters with Distinction. Audrey McIntosh, honors candidate. Alexis McVicker. Amanda Margarita Medellin. Isai Mejia. Cynthia Melendez. Dalton Melgar. Stephanie Mendez. Irving Mendoza. Jasmine Mendoza, honors candidate. Kimberly Regina Mendoza. Lexi Mendoza. Lorena Mendoza. Monica Edith Mendoza, distinction candidate. Nancy Mendoza. Kimberly Menjivar. Jessica Mercado. Zarina Isabel Pagarigan Messia, honors candidate. Morgan Middleton, cum laude. Paulina Mirabella, honors candidate. Kathleen Miranda. Christopher Moberg. Brianna Moffett. Melissa Montoya, cum laude. Ariana Morales. Erin Kylie Morales. Jasmine Morales. Lourdes Morales. Humberto Moran Jr. Erica Morado. Bridget Moreno. Sherelle Morris. Carrie Morton, Honors Candidate. Ariel Muscarden. Darlene Munoz. Michelle Munoz. Jonathan Ariel Navarrete Lopez, Honors Candidate. Erica Navarro, Honors Candidate. Evelyn Navarro. Mariela Navarro. Sevik Nazarian. Sigita Newsom. Sybil Nissenholtz. Rachel Niver, Honors Candidate. Sydney O'Brien Renee, Honors Candidate. Daniela Ocampo, Summa Cum Laude. Naeva Ocasian. Sonia Olivares, Distinction Candidate. Precious Nena Onise. Michelle Orantes. Daisy Orozco. Jennifer Ortiz, Distinction Candidate. Nancy Ortiz, Honors Candidate. Philip Ortiz. Diana Christine Ortiz Ramirez. Leticia Ortiz Alvarez, Honors Candidate.
Daisy Pablo. Talia Pablo. Amberly Padzik, Honors Candidate. Jose Palacios. Chelsea Palafox. Mariela Palomares, Honors Candidate. Jillian Pavlov, Honors Candidate. Janet Araceli Pareda. Kiara Perez. Laura Irono Perez. Robert Perez, Honors Candidate. Tatiana Perez Lares. Samantha Petit. Jennifer Phillips. Cindy Fung. Juliet Pike. Christopher Peligian. Denise Portillo. Jasmine Portillo. Zachary Portillo. Andrea Posantes. Stephanie Pozo. Myrna Quintanilla. Valerie Quiroga. Adela Quiros. Natalia Quiros. Adriana Ramirez. Anthony Ramirez. Diana Ramirez. Evan Ramirez, cum laude. Gary Ramirez. Lorena Ramirez. Ana Yancy Ramirez Ruiz, Honors Candidate. Ciel Ramon, Honors Candidate. Diana Ramos, cum laude. Leilani Ramos, Honors Candidate. Mariela Ramos. Travis Rand. Ana Maria Rangel. Sandy Mariela Rangel. Kara Raymond. Stephany Reinheimer, Honors Candidate. Eileen Reyes. Samantha Reynolds, Honors Candidate. Maya Riles. Imaya Ramos Rincon, Distinction Candidate. Jackie Lou Rivera. Sofia Rivera. Corinna Robles, Honors Candidate. Martha Robles. Samantha Rocuzo, Honors Candidate. Dulce Rocha, Honors Candidate. Alejandra Rodriguez. Ariane Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez. Catherine Rodriguez. Montserrat Rodriguez. Valerie Stephany Rodriguez. Corinna Rojas. Eduardo Romero. Ashley Rosario. Citlali Rosas Soria. Nathifa Rose. Maria Lucy Rosello, Honors Candidate. Kylie Rosero Ozawa, Honors Candidate. Melissa Ruano, Honors Candidate. Isaac Martin Rubio. Luz Amparo Ruiz, Distinction Candidate. Blanca Ruiz Martinez. Julia Salcedo. Ivan Salinas. Viviana Salinas. Dennis Paula Salvador, Honors Candidate. Alexander Sanchez. Alexandra Sandoval. Zofia Raquel Sandoval. Miriam Santana. Ellen Sarkisian. Alexa Sosmita. Nathaniel Schultz, cum laude. Angelica Segovia. Tiana Sellers Saidi, magna cum laude. Fabiola Serrano. Cyrus Shafi'i. Riley Shaw. Victoria Sheehan. Haley Sheehan. Jessica Tomomi Shoemate. Pragati Singh. Savannah Skogibo. Meg Smith, cum laude. Tatum Smith. Danielle Snally, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Solis, magna cum laude. Shannon Song, Honors Candidate. Evelyn Sosa. Jeremiah Savetki. Chloe Stangl, Honors Candidate. Vanessa Suarez. Hannah Supankat. Sai bin Saravi, Honors Candidate.
Stefan Talavera. Vanessa Tarash. Piper Taylor. Savannah Tellender. Reena Tesfu. Daisha Thompson. Marlene Tinajero, Maria I. Tinoco, Laura Murdoch Tony, Connie Torres, Savannah Trejo, Jasenia Trinidad, Cole Turner, Distinction Candidate, Breauna Tyler, Letitia Yuguz, Cum Laude, Caroline Urbina, Claudia Arias Guerrero, Luis Angel Valdez Quinones, Brianna Vallejos, Honors Candidate, Ashley Valleys, Petra Van Ogen, Cum Laude, Abigail Vasquez, Crystal Vasquez, Wendy Lizette Vasquez, Jasmine Vejar, Celia Velasquez, Leslie Velasquez, Brian Velasquez Viruz, Genesis Daniela Velez, Honors Candidate, Kimberly Velez, Honors Candidate, Maribel Villaneda, Jasmine Villarreal, Samuel Vincent, Alice Weber, Distinction Candidate, Justin Weekly, Honors Candidate, Armanti Weeks, Andrea Weisenberg, Michael Willis, Ali Wolf, Honors Candidate, Yan Wu, Honors Candidate, Callista Yakaman, Honors Candidate, Junyi Yang, Veronice Yera, Erin Yi, Honors Candidate, Sarah Zeleznik, Honors Candidate, Maribel Zepeda, Anush Zarazayan,
Hello, I'm Robert Taylor, Chair of the CSUN Foundation Board and a proud graduate of CSUN's engineering program. I'm co-founder and CEO of the investment firm Centinela Capital Partners, as well as a partner in the private equity firm 35711. On behalf of the CSUN Alumni Association and more than 375,000 Matadors who graduated before you, it is my honor to formally welcome you as alumni of our great university. Today's commencement is especially well-deserved. Earning a college degree is an important and special accomplishment in ordinary times. These are not ordinary times. You have completed your CSUN journey through historic challenges. You should be proud of your accomplishments. We are, and we are proud of you. But you're just getting started. Commencement literally means and is the beginning. Now, you begin in a world that is, in many ways, very different than it was when I stood in your shoes almost 40 years ago. But it remains the same in the most important way. A world full of possibilities, a future waiting to be created. Embrace that future with confidence, confidence born of your abilities and accomplishments that we celebrate today, and born of these four observations. 1, there is no single path or definition of success. There are at least as many as there are matadors. 2, in the words of the great Nelson Mandela, there's no passion to be found in settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living. 3, the world needs, no, it hungers for the gifts that you have to share. And last, but certainly not least, know that you'll find many matadors out there, like me, ready and willing to help you achieve your dreams. In turn, we invite you to stay connected to the university and to the Alumni Association. We hope that someday you'll join us in supporting CSUN students who dream as you did and who no doubt will be inspired by the future you shape commencing today. Congratulations and welcome to your CSUN alumni family.
Matadors, congratulations again on your degree. You are now part of a tremendous, influential network of more than 377,000 alumni who are making a difference in their communities, in Southern California, the country, and around the globe. All of us at California State University Northridge, along with the parents, families, friends, and loved ones who have joined us to cheer your achievements, are so very proud of you and all that you have accomplished. This is truly a time to celebrate. We look forward to watching you all continue to flourish as you embark on the next steps of your life's journey. While all of us at CSUN, including the faculty and staff who supported you during this important phase of your life, would have preferred to gather with you in person to celebrate it, it remains a joyous occasion as we mark this pivotal moment of your life as a supportive and united university community. Graduates, we thank you for the richness that you have brought to our academic community. Since arriving at CSUN, one thing I have learned is that Matadors are creative, hardworking, and determined in achieving their goals, and this year was no exception. Despite the pandemic, you demonstrated ingenuity and incredible resilience, and you have thrived, succeeded, and supported one another. Your Matador pride, your energy, and your continued engagement and connection with your peers, classes, and campus activities kept CSUN vibrant and a place where everyone's aspirations and potential are realized every day. We at CSUN have been so proud to help you in this journey and look forward to hearing about your amazing successes in the years ahead. Please always remain in touch with your alma mater. Remember, once a Matador, always a Matador. And the celebrations don't end here. Later this week, the campus community is excited to congratulate you in person at a commencement, socially distanced opportunity to celebrate your tremendous accomplishments. We look forward to welcoming you and seeing you and your families and loved ones in person on campus for this drive-through celebration. And next May, we welcome you and your graduating class to a very special graduation ceremony so that you and your guests can experience a traditional on-campus commencement. Look out for information early next year. Now, Matadors, I ask that everyone rise for our university alma mater. Hail to the Matadors. Leading us today is the CSUN's talented a cappella student group, Acasola. The words of the alma mater will be at the bottom of the screen, so sing along with us. We will know if you didn't sing along with us. Again, congratulations, you've done it. We are all so very proud of you. Si se pudo!
Hail to all the matadors and to our school so dear. As we move along the road of life, let us keep from doubt or fear.